Good morning, friends, and happy Saturday. So today has been today will be my second full day home from my trip to Disney / Pensacola. And I went out to get gas in my car because I forgot that it was like seriously on E. Like I was like running around with fumes, if you will. But anyway, and I'm actually gonna run into Walmart really quick to pick up a few items that I need for a new recipe that I'm going to be making today. It has to do with tortellini and chicken. I think it was like a spinach and artichoke tortellini dish. And it looked so good when I seen it this morning on Facebook, and I'm like, I have to make that. I want to make it today. Today would be the perfect day to do it because I'm staying home all day. Today is going to be a cleaning day. As much as I want to get out and share new things with you guys around Huntsville and stuff like that, today I can't because I'm still within my 24-hour window of getting my second COVID shot. I got it yesterday around 12:45, I think it was. And so yeah, I'm still in that window. And so I've had obviously my left arm has been hurting me from where they injected the shot. And then I've just kind of had a slight headache, and I just felt a little tired yesterday. Other than that, I have been perfectly fine. Obviously, I am out and about this morning getting a few things done. But my main goal today was to just stay home because of that shot, because I didn't know how I would react to it. But I saw that recipe, and I'm like, well, I want to go out and grab this stuff for the recipe and then go home and get some stuff done there. So I am currently pulling into the Walmart parking lot. I'm gonna run into Walmart really quick, grab the stuff that I need, and then head home and start putting the chicken in the crock pot and get the chicken and stuff done. So that is what I'm going to do. And I thought I would take you guys along with me today, since I have not vlogged since I have been back from my trip. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys a little bit. Alrighty, so I just want to show you the things that I picked up at Walmart for this recipe. The recipe calls for mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, chicken broth, Alfredo sauce, and cheese tortellini. Now, I've never gotten the like great value tortellini, so I'm hoping it's just as good. I'm sure that it is. But anyway, I just picked up 2 bags of these because they were like $2.97. And then it asks for artichoke hearts and then baby spinach as well. And then I actually just put my chicken in the crock pot, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this cook. That way it'll be ready, then I can shred it up later on. So I have it on high. These were the bags that I have stuffed in there. I'm just gonna leave them there. That way when this thing is clean, I'll just put them right back inside of there. Makes it a lot easier. And then this is because I needed cornmeal. I'm making cornbread for my mom's house tomorrow. And then of course I'm just gonna take it in this. That way I'm not worried about like if I leave it there or anything like that. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of cornbread and put it in there. And then all of this stuff, did I say this recipe asks for spinach too? It does. So, but this is the stuff that I got. So yeah, I'm excited about this. Sounds so good and so delicious. So I'm excited to make this and share this with you guys. This is what I picked up yesterday at Publix. I need to just put those away. So that's what I'm gonna do. Have some breakfast, watch Harry Potter, clean my house. Okay, so the directions basically say, obviously I'm gonna shred the chicken, but right now though, I'm actually gonna go ahead and put all of, hang on, let me check this recipe really quick. All right, so basically what it says is I don't have to cook the tortellini because I'm going to bake it in the oven later on. So basically it says here, in a large mixing bowl, add shredded chicken, Alfredo sauce, and chicken broth. Mix until well blended and fold in the tortellini. Add the quartered artichokes, fresh spinach, mozzarella, Parmesan cheese, reserving 1/2 cup of the Parmesan cheese to be added on top later, and stir until well combined. Transfer into a prepared casserole dish and cover loosely with foil. Bake for 40 minutes. And it doesn't say for what. Remove foil and add remaining 1/2 cup Parmesan. Return to oven for 10 to 15 minutes until bubbly. it doesn't give me the, there's all the stuff that I need. I need to know like what temperature. It doesn't say. This is called a chicken spinach and artichoke baked tortellini. So total time for cook for 55 minutes, but doesn't say on what. That is like 450, 375. Okay, it doesn't give me a temperature. That is so weird. Like, okay, what is the temperature? Oh, well, I'm just going to put it on like probably 400, I think. So, but what I'm going to do really quick though is I'm just going to mix everything in here minus the shredded chicken. That way I could actually have it all together. And then once the shredded chicken is finished, I can just add that in and start folding all that in as well. So that is what I'm going to do right now before I start cleaning. That way this part is done. Alrighty, so I've added everything inside the bowl. I only used one bag of the tortellini and just like 2 handfuls of the spinach. I will adjust it as I see fit, but everything else is in here. I've only added 1 can of the artichokes too for now. So again, I will adjust, but I used everything else in here and it's so far, it just looks amazing and I'm sure it's gonna taste so good too. But yeah, so that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this with tin foil and then put it in the refrigerator and let this sit. And then once my chicken is done, I will be able to add my chicken in there and then put it in a casserole dish. Alrighty, so this is what I have done so far. I have brought all of my Easter decor in here in the dining room. That way all I have to do is just bring down the totes and then wrap up all of my like glass stuff and then put everything else away. So yeah, so this is a start, which I'm very, very happy with right now. I am feeling a little more like achy in my neck, definitely in my arm, and then in my legs, starting to feel a little achy. But other than that, I'm feeling okay. I haven't taken all the decor down that's up here on my cabinets yet. I usually wait for Brian and he usually like climbs up there and then hands them down to me. That way I don't have to like climb up and down. So I'm gonna wait for that. Probably maybe Monday-ish is when I'll take all that stuff down. I did clear off my little sidebar over here and then I dusted it. So this is nice and dusted. I'm just trying to figure out like what I want to put here for now. I really like the flower arrangement. I might do something else, you know, there later on. I need to dust off this table because I did move that because that's what was in the center of the table with that flower. So either I'm going to take that upstairs and just put it away for a little bit and use something different right here, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of wiping things down, putting things away, getting things, you know, back to its normalcy. I have not made it my bed yet, so I have to do that still. But yeah, I'm just plugging right along here. I'm gonna have lunch in about a half hour or so. I'll just make a sandwich. The other thing I needed to do was when they came and did our cable last week or the week before I left, obviously we had to take the TV down. So when we took the TV down, we had to take down all of my stuff that was up there, and that's just kind of been sitting here. So that is what I'm gonna like work on today, is getting all of that back up there and then kind of tucking everything in so it's not visible. So that's what I'm gonna work on now. Alrighty, so for lunch I'm just making a turkey sandwich and I just kind of fried up some bacon. And I'm just gonna just put some bacon on this sandwich and just kind of have like a turkey bacon, ooh, and some cheese. It looks so good. This is like our favorite bacon. It's like a peppered bacon. And you can get this at, where did I get it? Kroger or Publix, and it is so good. Then I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna eat my sandwich, eat my lunch, and then come back downstairs and get some more stuff done. Alrighty, so I have added all of my chicken in there and now I have put it in this casserole dish. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put it in the oven on 350 for about an hour and we will give it a try. So far so good. It's kind of like an easy recipe. I think it also says to cover it up with tin foil, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then the last few minutes it says to take the tin foil off, put the cheese on it, and then put it back in for a few minutes. So yay. Good morning, friends, and happy Sunday. It is about 9:50 in the morning and I am headed to Tennessee. My mom has made lunch again. She likes to do this about once a month. Of course, she skipped last month because she was in the middle of getting her room done and she had all of her room stuff, dresser, nightstands, all that good stuff in the living room, and all of her clothing and stuff too, because she redid her closet and everything. So she skipped it last month and she's having it today, but not everybody is actually going to be showing up today. As you guys can see, Brian is not even with me this morning. He decided to stay behind today because he has some stuff he wants to get caught up on at the house, yard work. He's actually scrubbing the grill right now as we speak. I just helped him move it off the patio and onto the grass so he can work on the grill. And so it's just gonna be me today, going over to, well, my sister I think is gonna be there and her friend, and Courtney is not gonna be there. I think James and Kristen are gonna be there with Lukey. So I will have a couple of hours to spend with my family and little Lukey Dookie, and head back home this afternoon, this evening. So but anyways, obviously I thought I would take you guys along. I also wanted to kind of give you guys an update on how I am feeling from my shot that I got on Friday. Yesterday I took a turn for the worse and started in with a fever and body aches, and my temperature got to 100.1. And then obviously my Tylenol started kicking in and it kind of dropped, but I'm still having like severe arm pain. It's actually not so bad right now. The hot shower has helped as the I'm trying to say has I don't know if that's even correct. As has the Tylenol, if that's even like proper grammar. Anyway, so yeah, the Tylenol has kind of kicked in. However, I have this weird rash thing on my neck, which kind of looks like a hickey. It is not. But yeah, Brian noticed it this morning and I'm like, I don't know, but it does look really, really weird. And I can't like point it out right now because I'm actually driving, but yeah, it's back here on my neck area. It's really weird. So it kind of looks like rashy, red splotch. It's kind of bizarre, but I don't see it anyplace else, so I'm not sure. But I'm going to tell you right now, my lower neck has hurt up, you know, through the back of my neck area, up through the back of my head, has hurt really, really bad. So badly so that it's kind of made me a little bit dizzy. The dizziness isn't as bad as it was. But like if I had turned my head or whatever slightly, I was like, I could feel the pain go right up the back of my head. And then of course I got real dizzy. They need to open that road right there because that would just be a short little distance to my house. Instead I have to go all the way around. Anywho, so I was thinking of stopping off at Starbucks like I normally do when I go to my mom's, but I think I'm gonna skip that today. I was looking so forward to it, but I think I'm gonna skip it. I don't know. I'll figure it out once I get closer to it, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so I just thought you guys might want to hang out with me today a little bit. Might share a little bit of Lukey Dookie, share my mom's meal. I was supposed to make cornbread today, and I did make the cornbread, but for some reason it just did not turn out too well. So Brian fed it to the animals that we have in the backyard. And I'm getting really hot, so I have to turn the air over to me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty, so I actually decided to stop at Starbucks and grab one since I haven't had one in a couple of weeks. I think the last time I had one was when I was with my cousin Nancy and we had stopped at Starbucks before we went to the Children's Museum. I could be wrong. Oh, that guy is from Franklin County. That's where I'm headed. That's funny.
Welcome to Starbucks. This is Haley. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Haley?
I'm good, thank you. What can I do for you?
Could I get a venti white mocha, please, with caramel drizzle caramel syrup?
Sure. What else for you?
That'll be it, hun.
All right, it's gonna be $7.14. Thank you.
Alrighty. That little smile was for you, Sandy. Oh, I'm so excited to get this. It's just like heaven in my mouth. That's what it just tastes so good. Oh, it tastes so good. My head hurts though, like back here. Oh, let's see if I can see that now. Let's see if I can show you guys what I was talking about. I don't know. So, yeah, see that red dot? See that dot? I don't know what that is. So I think it's like part of, I don't know, it could be part of this whole like shot thing. I don't know, it's weird. Oh well, it doesn't itch or anything like that, and I haven't seen any more, so I've just kind of been watching my neck just to see. So, don't know what it could be. I'm gonna enjoy this coffee though, that's for sure. Yum, yum, yummy. Lucas! Woo! Whoa!
This morning?
No! 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 No!
She just can't leave the facilities.
No, you're not gonna hold it.
Yeah, the honor was way before Elvis was thought of.
And he got mad.
Yeah. Elvis
No, you be nice. Brian's reading.
Eddie Arnold.
He's reading.
I remember Elvis Presley doing that.
Yeah, Elvis said welcome to my world
I think
because
he
that's what he sings. He sings it when you're going through Graceland and you're sitting on the bus going across the road up to his house. He's singing welcome to